Okay, and hello. So we're going to start off a stream today on this Sunday afternoon still, and we'll see how long I go for. But yeah, it is Sunday afternoon, and I hopefully have fixed my audio problems. So yesterday I had a ton of audio issues, and I don't know why they happened. I think I know why, and I just want to say, oh my god, updates suck. Because, anyways, point is, the last time I played, I had really bad audio for the mic. And honestly, that video is a bit of a wash anyways. So, I'm honestly thinking I might not even... Anyways, point is, welcome to this episode. So I've done some grinding in the meantime. That's not the right button. I've done some grinding. I've gotten the main Pokemon I'm gonna use for Mount Thunder, or whatever it's called. Leveled up to level 25 as was recommended. And we might be getting around to doing some plot stuff today. However, first I want to just do a few more regular dungeon runs. Because well, first off, that was probably the wrong thing for me to go through, but I think this is going to be... Oh wow, I only got one request for that. I guess that might be the game's way of telling me, move your butt along. Maybe. I don't know. I have a lot for different places. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, anyways, no. First, let's talk about why I want to try to do some more dungeons. To get my team up to level 25, well, 24, I used a lot of my dojo tickets. I used to have 9 of each. I used to have a lot of each, and I've used up a lot of tickets to level up my Pokemon because it's really hard to level up your Pokemon in dungeons. Like, that's... I have feelings about that. Anyways, Oh. Oh, I ran out of money already. Alright, well, we'll start with this. And yeah, the dungeon I went into didn't give me a lot of gold. So I learned 2 things from that. One, the dungeons don't scale up. I expected that much. I'm just kind of annoyed with it. Because the games don't really give you any indicator of how high level, like what level you should be at before you tackle one of the dungeons. And as like, one of the things with the regular Pokemon games is that you can walk into an area of tall grass, see how high level the Pokemon are through one battle, pretty much, and then decide like, oh yeah, I'm not high enough level for this, or my team is too high level, they will destroy everything in their path. And it'd be like that. But that's just one battle, maybe a handful. If you pick a dungeon, you're kind of locked into the dungeon until either you die and therefore lose everything, or you die and you therefore lose everything, or well, you get a client. yeah, you do a client request, and you can escape the dungeon that way, or you have an escape orb. So, okay, I get another one. Yeah. So, like, other games give you a pretty good indicator of, like, what level you ought to be at through battle, or at least they give you a... Well, no, they don't give you a way to know what level you ought to be at. No, Pokemon that, like other Pokemon games, they give you an easy, not too painful way of dealing with... What? Who's hungry? Yeah, alright, you know what? Oh no, that's not it. I totally missed what status condition I got, so I have no idea what happened. Other than I am trying to dance around this one wonder tile to get my Pokemon back to normal. Anyways, no. My point is that this game doesn't give you any indicator of like what level you should be at. But at the same time, they also make it pretty punishing if you walk into a cave and dungeon, I should say. It can be very punishing if you walk into a dungeon and you're very underleveled. Like, you're pretty much screwed. So, anyways, this is gonna... I have thoughts about gameplay design, specifically when you're doing a remake. Because a remake is... shit. Sorry, no. A remake is a time for developers to reassess the original game and make changes to the game that would improve player experience. So then the question is, well, having a suggested minimum level, is that something that would improve player experience? For someone like me who doesn't necessarily have... For someone like me who would be, like, if I weren't streaming, I would be playing this in my own time, and not being able to make good guesses about what level I ought to be, like, that takes away from the experience for me. Like, I just don't have time, necessarily, to mess around and find out. Like, that's just not really available to me anymore. I'm also impatient. Right, that was weird. So yeah, like, gameplay design when it's the first game. Gameplay when it's the first game, like first iteration of the game, like, I don't mind if it isn't the best, because especially for ones that are trying something new for that maker, they maybe are, like, they're still experimenting. So, like, let's take a look at, I don't want to say a game that I haven't played. I don't want to say, no, okay. You know what, never mind my feelings. Oh my gosh, how many sign-ups? Leave half. Oh. Interesting. Risk it for the biscuit? That's... I also think that's not how I play video games. But I like that phrase, but that's not how I play video games. I'm the person that goes into the Elite Four battle with a ton of restores and full restores and revives. But anyways, hi Dazzle. But yeah, just the way of playing Pokemon, the way of playing a lot of games is that I find I prefer is being able to make something of an informed decision before I go into it. But like that's something I would say for a Pokemon game. Or just have a way to get a feel for the area without risking too much. I don't know. I find like I'm maybe having a hard time explaining it exactly. But it's like every other Pokemon game, you have a way to really judge like what you're getting yourself into. These don't let you do that too much. You like biscuits. Like, I have a pack of Oreos on my desk right now, not sponsored. Please sponsor me. I want Oreos. Anyways, moving on. No, just... I have no way to judge like what sort of level I should be at before I tackle a dungeon, and when I'm in a dungeon, I have no way to judge like if it's a good level at all. So like, am I too high level for the Sinister Woods? I don't know. I don't have any levels for the Pokemon that I find in here. And for me personally, that does detract from the gameplay experience. So like, I don't know like if I should have switched out my whole team to basically use a team that needs leveling up. I don't know what level any of these Swinub are. So like, I can't make a decision about, well, if that was a good idea to let that Swinub do all the fighting. Anyways, the point is that I have feelings. Double stuff? No, they are not double stuff Oreos. So I think, like, I am having fun with this game, but there are definitely some things that annoy me with it when, like, I don't see why they're not included. And maybe that's just from not playing a lot of dungeon crawlers before. Like, I would say this is probably one of the first dungeon crawlers. I have played Hades, but that's a roguelike game, not a dungeon crawler, I would say. Like, yeah, it does have the ever-changing floors and stuff like that, but I still only have to worry about Zagreus in that game. And the leveling up in that game is me getting better as a player and some stuff with Zagreus. But ultimately, it's I get good at playing. Oh my god. But yeah, I have feelings about how certain things are designed in this game. And that the fact that these were still left in during a remake, yeah, I just sat here during that entire battle. So yeah, I get stuff like that happening sometimes in this, where all of the action is technically occurring where I cannot see it. So like that time I could see it, I guess because Geodude is officially part of my party. I just realized where I need to go and that I can't get there from here. Levels within a dungeon usually range 5 to 7 above the threshold. Like, see, you say base 10? The base is 10. The deeper you go, the higher up they'll be, but they'll be at least within 5 to 7. See, like, that's not information that is anywhere in the game. And that's what I mean. Information like that is a part of, I don't even know what exactly. Like, I guess you would say that's part of metadata? Or that's something that you would learn from a guide. And that's the issue I have with it. Information like that, I would say, is pretty important. But at the same time... Oh my god. God, and because Ellicott is the client, I had to do that. But no one... I can't do anything to help Ellicott. Oh my god, I hate this. So again, this is what... Again, this is kind of what I mean by... Like, I can't help... So, this is some of... Like, oh my god. Seriously? So, yeah. This... That was a lot of frustration right there. And just... Ellicott fainted, used up 2 of my Reviver Seeds... And now I have to go find it again. No, because I have to go find this stupid Ellicott now, somewhere in here. Because it fainted. Ugh. Guess what? I'm not even gonna bother with you. Yeah, so there are definitely some things that I don't agree with in terms of gameplay style for dungeon crawlers, or at least this one. Because, yeah, like, with that tunnel thing, I had no way to help L-Kid, but I also had no way to tell L-Kid to just fucking retreat. You need to have a reviver seed for him to be back in your party. I don't have any more reviver seeds. What the hell? Yeah. Or, again, dumb animations like that. Alright, like, am I going to be able to find a reviver seed on this floor, or should I just give up? Because, like, quite literally, L-Kid fainted because I didn't have another reviver seed. So, like, am I going to be able to even find a reviver seed if I keep this up? But yeah, like, the stuff about the levels is not something I think is good gameplay design, because that's metadata stuff that is not part of the main game. And so, like, what am I supposed to do with this? Do I just move on? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a reviver seed on this floor. Like, again, like, a legitimate question I'm having is, what do I do? Do I just move on? Because I'm not going to get a reviver seed. So yeah, that is a part of this gameplay design that I really dislike. Sorry if I seem like I am complaining about this game a lot, but I don't have the nostalgia glasses from playing it in the GBA form as a child. By the time I tried the game at all, I was in university. Like, at this point, I'm just gonna have to leave this L-Kid because I'm not gonna get a reviver seed. Yeah, I'm just going to give up on the request because L-Kid has fainted. The client left. Good for it, because it was stupid. Ugh. And yeah, again, I don't like that animation bit where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna just spin around in circles because we can't figure out the simple tactic of switching positions. So, anyways, I have feelings about dungeon crawlers, and they're not entirely positive, if I'm going to be honest. So, yeah, just fair warning. It's a very cute game. The dungeon crawler is a game genre that I haven't tried very much. Again, like, I guess my real first experience with dungeon crawlers was Hades. And that's what I'm comparing this game to. And that was a very fast pace and really good roguelike game that you felt... Shit. No. I feel Hades... Oh, for the love of... I hate this. Again, this is so silly looking, and not even in a good way. Yeah. So I have some feelings about this genre, and this game is not doing it for me for this genre. Uh, uh, Now, as a Pokemon game, I still don't know how I feel about it as a Pokemon game. Because well, I mean, first off, this whole everybody step on the Wonder Tile method when I have a bunch of team members that I can't really control very well is very clumsy. So I don't know. I just feel like there's some things that they could have ironed out, but as far as I can tell, they actively chose not to. Again, like that, like, oh my god. Yeah. So, I was listening to a video earlier today, and the person explained it like this for a completely different genre, mind you. They felt like they were... Shit. Damn it. I should have picked yes. Sorry. No, again, I hate that. Like, being able to figure out, like, oh yeah, I should switch positions is not being done, and it's so weird that it's not, in my opinion. Ugh. Well, Dazzle hasn't passed out from hunger yet, so that's fine. Just let me do this whole dance around so I can get the Pokemon I'm using leading the party. So yeah, this game isn't selling me on the genre exactly. And I'm not sure how I feel about the gameplay mechanics of this game. Because yeah, I have no way to... Anyways... Like, right now, what I'm saying... My favorite part of this game right now is just how cute the graphics are. Which... I'm not sure if that's always the best thing. Like, when that is the main selling point of the game... Yeah, I'm getting out of here. I'm not having fun with this dungeon. So yeah, anyways, what I was saying is that when they are playing a different genre of game, when they accomplished a task in that game, the feeling that they got was relief, not joy. And I think that is a really important distinction to make. Like, if you're playing a game and... Shoot. I'll figure out names later, I think. But yeah, playing a game and when you accomplish a task and what you feel is relief, I don't think that's an overall positive experience. I think that if that's the main feeling that you're inspiring in your players, relief of finishing a arduous task instead of joy of getting to the next part, or you don't feel joy for completing a difficult task, you feel relief because you can finally move on to the next part. I don't think that's good gameplay. You're invoking a negative feeling in your player so that the payout is the net feeling of the payout is definitely a net positive, but that's because you're coming from such a low point. And like that's just what I'm kind of getting from this game. Like doing some of these dungeons on the side, I'm not getting joy from them. I'm getting relief of clearing a task because it's been sitting in my task list for so long. Or when I do a point, when I get to a story point in the game, I'm at the moment where I'm not feeling joy at being able to move on to the next part. I'm getting relief. I'm relieved that this part of the story is done, maybe the next part will be better. And I don't think that's good. So again, like I don't even know what this reviver seed business is. And the game doesn't tell you what happens when a client faints. So like if I had known that the client would faint, like if I had known that to revive a client I need a reviver seed to do that, I wouldn't have used up the 2 reviver seeds. You're back. I just left Elekid in the Sinister Woods because the game doesn't tell you at all what to do about that. Azaril became... Maybe it's time for plot? Yeah, I think it's time for plot. I'm getting frustrated with the game, and that's not a good sign for a game. It's like, I just had to leave Elekid behind because I didn't have any more revivers. And that, you're saying you're strong enough, just bring oranberries and revivers? Here's the thing, I used up a lot of my revivers on the stupid Elekid. Because I had no way to, like, help it. It's grindy, but once you put that initial work in, you're good. Again, that's the thing. I'm playing this on stream. And in my opinion, streaming stuff is not ideal content. Ugh, shit. Like, if I'm grinding stuff on stream, I've learned that I don't like to... You have nothing left with Kangaskhan. I don't know if I have any tiny reviver seeds left with Kangaskhan. That's the thing. So, hang on. I need to do this because I wasn't allowed to buy this last set of gravel rocks. Because I get the feeling that I'm going to want to put some of my Pokemon in the bag and just mainly try to use, what do I call that Pokemon? Oops. Yeah, so like I've got plenty of orange seeds, but shit, I forgot to sell those, so I'm just gonna put them in. And I don't know if I want to bring that. So yeah, let's see what I have in terms of sort, please. So yeah, I have 6 orange berries in here. I have 7 plain seeds in here for some reason. But yeah, I'm down to 2 reviver seeds in here. But yeah, like I literally used all of my... I used 2 reviver seeds on that stupid Elekid, and I had to just leave him behind because I had no way to know that if a client faints, then you have to have a reviver seed in your bag still to revive it. Like that was... If that was ever told to me, then I missed that information. Because I've had teammates faint and they just are out of the game. I've had Pokemon that I've picked up in the dungeon faint, and again, they're just gone. I've never had the client faint, and the game has never told me that if the client faints, then you need to use a reviver seed to bring them back. So yes, I am complaining a lot right now. I admit that. But yeah, they never tell you that, and that was really important information because of how that battle played out. So I literally had to leave Elekid behind because I had no way to get more reviver seeds on that floor. And like, because I had never known that, I used up the 2 reviver seeds that I had bringing back Elekid. So if I had known that I would need to have one to save Elekid, I would have done that. But they don't tell you. Zapdos, huh? It sounds really tough. I'm shaking. But I can't be spooked by this. Our mission is to rescue Shiftry. Kimothy, let's give it our best. So yeah, there's... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this dungeon crawler. And again, like, there are definitely some things that I understand why they didn't include them in the original game. Because the screens were small, they wouldn't have had enough detail for it to be easily visible, or it would have clogged up the screen. I understand that. But when you have a remake, you can make lifestyle changes. I think I should swap this. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have any... Interesting. Oh, right, gravel rocks. Yeah, anyways, no, I guess kind of my point is that I am more harsh on this game than I was with some other games. And that's because this game is a remake. they had the opportunity to make significant changes to improve the gameplay. And for me, some of the stuff that I don't like were things that I don't see why they weren't included. Again, health bars being one of them. Another one is letting you see what level Pokemon are before you get into a dungeon. Another one would be these narrow tunnels, not having to do stupid shit like that just to get your lead Pokemon down the tunnel. So, yeah. I don't know, I have feelings. And they're not all that positive right now. Oh hey, Stantler, can you become a Weirdeer? I don't think you can. Now, I mean, really, the question is, of course, what prevents these Pokemon from becoming their Hisuian forms other than the fact that this is obviously not Hisui? Again, I'm in a narrow tunnel and I can't switch the Pokemon position. So, I feel like oh, look, sparkle tiles. What does a sparkle tile do? Interesting. But, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to eat an apple to pick up this max elixir because that's... Sleep Seed could be good, but I don't even know what I would try to pick up instead. Oh right, I have a fainted Pokemon up here, and I actually... going to get this fainted Pokemon up here actually would be a good idea, because it's at least going to clear out an apple of space. So, yeah, I don't... Oh, Smoochum. That's kind of unexpected. Sure. Come along. Well, that was actually easier than I expected. I'm gonna get... Shoot, I don't know which one to get. Should I get the Sleep Seed or should I get the Elixir? I'll try the Sleep Seed. Ugh, shit. Alright. But yeah, it just... Yeah, I have feelings about this game. And it's been somewhat enjoyable. Man. What do I... Should I get this move payback? Is the question. And if I get this move payback, what item should I get rid of? Alright, so I'm going to do that. So yeah, sorry if I sound like I am complaining a lot about this game. I'm just finding it's not the game for me. Shoot. So yeah, like I have to leave behind that wand. Okay, so this I find is super annoying. So yeah, those are kind of my feelings about this game right now. Oh, right. From the hours that I've played it, I don't even know how many hours I've played it. Oh my god. Another? Alright, you know what? No. Leech Life is a terrible move. Like, it's got low... At least from the main series game, Leech Life is a low power bug type move, and it's not worth the time. But good to know that for some reason technical machines exist in this universe. That's a weird bit of lore. I barely use seed, so I'm not gonna get that. Like, half the time I have a seed in my bag, I don't remember that I have it. Another trap in here? Great. Well, I've got room for this item, whatever it was. Oh, right. So, yeah, I have opinions about this game, and they're not entirely positive. Shoot. Oh, hey, neat. End of this floor, I could take care of that. But yeah, no, oh, huh, interesting. Great. I don't have a way to heal poison. Sure, come along. Now how the heck do I heal poison, because it's gonna do to... Oh, for... No, you need to stay right here while I try to figure out what the hell I can do for your poison status. Okay, I am ready to execute my internet. Yeah. Is this gonna work? Okay. That, I feel like, was a little bit too much power just to heal one thing. So now I'm locked into that. Great. Good to know. Alright, those are just rocks. Sure, come along. And now I have situations like this. Why do I have so many sleep and sun seeds? Because that's what I keep picking up. And I just never remember to actually use them. Oh my god, that animation... I'm getting real sick of that animation. I'm not gonna lie about it. And the reason for why I'm getting so sick of that animation is because, like, it's really... I find it's really pointless. Like, there is absolutely no reason why you should have that. Sure. Yeah, Cacnea, bye. The items RNG is not my favorite. No, it's not. The health seeds that you recommend, I've seen like one of them. I think I've seen one of those. And so many more of the other seeds that I just don't use. And yeah, like my last experience with, what do you want to call it? Oh, wow. Alright, so there's found out the maximum for gravel rocks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start registering those. Sure, throw them at the one that's in the tunnel and not the one that's actually going to become a problem. Sure. Oh, wait, I don't know, actually, with this, because I have to fight Zapdos. I think that actually I'm gonna say bye to this Pidgeot. And keep Stantler. You can auto and it won't do that. Sorry, you can auto and it won't do what? Yeah, look. The problem is I have to fight a Zapdos. And that flying type is going to become a liability. Shit. But yeah, you can auto and it won't do that. What's that? I don't remember. Also remember, your audio what you are watching may be really behind what I'm actually doing. Because we've had that issue before. But yeah, there are definitely some times when I'm playing this game where I'm just getting more frustrated than anything else. And I don't think that's good. So like, actually, I think that if I do this... Oh wait, nope. Nope, okay. Wow. Oh, there we go. Shoot. What Pokemon are they even? Oh, that one there. The push thing in quarter, you can auto. When you say auto, do you mean pressing the L button? Because again, my main issue with that whole thing is the fact that the Pokemon that I'm leading with stays in that position. I don't have a way to put them easily at the front of the line when they start going into corridors in a really stupid order. It's like, hang on. I need to eat... I'm gonna eat a big apple for this. Mostly because... Well, that. First of all, that. But yeah, like, my issue is... My main issue with the push thing is not that the push thing is happening at all, but the fact that it's happening because I don't have my Pokemon in the precise right order they need to be in to prevent that. Wait, shit. Alright, fine. But yeah, like if I had gone into that in the wrong order... did I change the tactic? No, I have not changed the tactics at all. So like, that's going to be under here, the tactics meeting. This is, everyone is let's go together, follow me. Prioritize the leader over battling. Don't use moves. They will throw stones or spikes. Go after foes. Go the other way. Wait there. Run from enemies. So, yeah, like they use moves. That's fine. Again, the main issue is like when I'm in this, they're doing stuff like that. And I just don't have a way to reorder the Pokemon when I'm in a tunnel. And so like that was the main problem I had with the L-Kid fight. I had no way to communicate with L-Kid to run away. And I had also no way to like be able to help L-Kid in time either. So like it was literally next to a Swinub that couldn't help L-Kid do any backup attacks. Because Swinub can only attack in the tile next to it. But at the same time, I had no way to go like, alright, turn around, switch positions with me, and then just keep going down the chain to bring in a Pokemon like Bulbasaur, which does have a long-range attack. I had no way to really help Elekid. And I bring up that example because it happened in this episode, and it's a prime example of one of the problems. That tactics will change that. The problem was that like tactics will, I could tell the tactics to run away. The problem was that, like, again, ultimately the problem was that I was in such a situation that even telling it to run away, I don't think that would have helped it in time. And, shit. Yeah, so, like, if that's the game, I'm not sure if I'm enjoying that game then. I really just think that maybe the story for this game is going to be good, but this gameplay is not what I like. So, yeah, like, well, let's go ahead and eat an apple, and I'll talk about, like, reading the descriptions of the tactics. Going into here. The let's go together, they'll battle alongside the leader. It would have, because Elekid would have stopped attacking and fill in the space, allowing you to lure it into the open space. Like, would I have been able to get Elekid out of the tunnel in time? Like, it was deep in the tunnel. But again, like, that's in the past, and it's not going to change it, and, like, that experience has kind of soured me for this game. In my opinion. Just the fact that there's something that would have been quite simple, in my opinion, to adjust, but it wasn't. Eye drop. Sure. No, what's this? Ooh. At the very least. So, yeah, it's... Oh, this became unequipped. Huh. Yeah. Shit. Yep, you were near the corner towards the other room, and it can tank a few hits and just aura in it rather than reviver. I was in, like, there were 2 elbows to the corner, if you'll remember. But again, like, I'm... Like, maybe there were things I could have done better with that fight. But, just... It has really... There are definitely some very key gameplay aspects of this game that, for me, detract from the experience. Alright, like, I'm taking this off of register because I want to make sure I do have those for the Zapdos fight. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for the Zapdos fight either, now that I think about it. Yeah, but yeah, no, there are definitely some things with this game that what are considered to be very key aspects of this game, like not being able to see how much health is left, not knowing like basic levels of like average level of Pokemon at all. So like one that requires either having a list handy or having a memory for that. Oh, and it requires like being able to remember that sort of stuff or having that list handy rather than it being part of the game, which like having that level of preparedness is, well, one, it's either you're using metadata that's not available in gameplay as the creators intended, which means you're not playing the game as intended, or you have to remember that. And let me tell you, I don't remember that. I don't have the memory for that anymore.